Have you ever heard someone call a successful person lucky? Ooh, that is one of my biggest pet peeves. So today I wanted to talk about something a bit controversial. Big pet peeve of mine when people call successful people lucky. Stop. You obviously don't know the journey that it takes to become successful. It's not an easy one. If you think back to the days you were probably partying, the days you were probably out having fun, out traveling, these people were probably working on their skill instead. They weren't going to parties. They weren't distracted. They were focused on working on their skill, mastering their skill, and that's what's led to them becoming the person they are today. Success takes sacrifice. That's what many don't understand. The sacrifices they've probably put in to make sure they are prepared when the opportunity arises, because success is nothing more than hard work and persistence. Success is just stacking the odds of probability in your favor. So the more you stack those odds of probability in your favor, the more likely you're going to run into an opportunity and be able to take that opportunity when that opportunity does arise. Luck is nothing more than when preparation meets opportunity. That's when you're lucky. But you have to be prepared to be able to take those opportunities at the time they arise. If you're not prepared for it, you're not going to be able to take those opportunities. And to prepare, you have to make sacrifices. You think back to Kobe, you think back to Dwayne Wade. They're arguably the best basketball players to ever play the game. Top 10 easily, if anything. You hear stories of Dwayne going to practice. Dwayne and Kobe actually going to practice while other people are going out to party, and they'll be coming back in the mornings, and Kobe and Dwayne would be already in the gym, getting those reps in, mastering their skill, already practicing, and that's what makes them the best. It's just those sacrifices that you might not see and you might take for granted, but people have needed to sacrifice to get to the point where they have gotten to. Because it's not luck, it's hard work. Sure, opportunities play a part in success, but to be able to grasp those opportunities, you have to be prepared. So behind every lucky break, there's a person who worked their tail off and failed countless times and kept going. If you think back on Michael Jordan making game-winning shots, do you think he's just naturally lucky to have made those sort of shots? He practiced harder than anyone else, like your LeBrons, like your Kobe's, like your Dwayne Wade. They practiced until they couldn't get a rock, and that shows on the court. Luck might open a door, but hard work gets you through it. Success is built, not given. Calling someone lucky dismisses their effort that it took to get to where they are now, and dismisses the hard work that they had to go through on their journey to be able to get to the point where they are now. Success is built one step at a time, not handed out freely. Instead of saying that they're lucky, try asking what did they have to do to get to the point where they are now. This mindset shift helps you learn from the journey that they had to take to get to where they are, and success leaves clues. If you study them, you can put in the hard yards and recreate that sort of preparation, so once an opportunity does arise, you can take it. You create your own luck. There are times that you don't understand the sacrifice that some people have taken to work on themselves or work on the success that they want to build. Calling it lucky is just dismissing their effort. These people are probably the ones that stayed home while you're partying and honed in on their skill and mastered their skill while other people were having fun, other people were enjoying their lives. But they knew what the end goal was, and the end goal was more important to them than partying, fun scene, the traveling at the time, and they focused in on creating what they wanted to create. These people were probably people that, it wasn't intentional, but you might not have supported them at the time. You might have thought that they were cuckoo. You might have thought that they were crazy to think that they had these sorts of bigger dreams, bigger ambitions. So be kind to each other and just support your friends in whatever endeavor they're doing. So what I'd like you to do is stop dismissing success as luck and share a story of someone that you might know in the comments below who inspires you, and let's celebrate their hard work in the background.